Welcome back to Mojo Grip Mike here. Today I'm taking my first flight in the Evolution aircraft Revo. I've already reviewed this trike on this channel and you should know that I've never flown in anything like this. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm also very excited. So let's get to it. The Revo is a two-seater trike that can carry up to 600 pounds. And you have a top speed of 100 miles per hour in this thing. Yes, you can go that fast with the rotax engine. Other highlights of this trike is that you have infused carbon fiber in the components. You also have electric trim tabs, which I'll discuss later in the video. And this aircraft also comes with a parachute and wheel brace. So when stepping in, first you grab the handle, position your foot in the right way, and then you tuck yourself in. Now in today's flight, I'm going to be in front and I have Larry behind me, who is the main pilot for today's flight.
All right, we're going to start the engine. Clear prop.
The first obvious you notice about a trike is that you're completely exposed, and this is a different type of front flying. There's no carriage around you to cover you up. You're going to feel every single thing once you're in the air. Taxiing along the trike is very easy to taxi, although you have to get used to the foot and your arm movement, because with trikes the movement you apply to the aircraft is opposite from what you're used to in a standard airplane. So this is going to take some learning curve. You do have toe brakes to be able to stop on the ground, and you basically use your hands to maneuver the airplane on the ground and in the air. As you see Larry taking control here on the takeoff roll, you're pushing the handle away from you to be able to take off. Again, opposite from what you're used to in a standard aircraft. In a standard aircraft, you're pulling back to put that nose up, but in a trike, you're pushing down to take that nose off the ground. Once we were up a few hundred feet from the ground, Larry lets me take the handle. Now this is how you fly a trike. To turn right or left, you basically pull the handle towards your hip. So if you're going right, pull your elbow backwards and pull that handle towards you. The same thing for your left turn. I will say flying a trike on a bouncy day like we did will require some elbow grease. You have to keep your hands on those handles to correct anything the wind does and keep the aircraft stable. Also on a trike, you're not using your foot as much as you would in a standard aircraft. All of the work is in your arm and your elbows. And if you notice the massive wing on this thing, as a matter of fact, from what Larry told me, you can always change out the wings on your trike to get even better performance. And unlike a standard aircraft where you have buttons and yokes and sticks to control your elevator, your ailerons, in a trike, your wings is being controlled by those handles. You move it in whatever direction you want the aircraft to go. Performance data on the Revo, your cruise speed is between 60 miles per hour to 100 miles per hour. Your standard fuel tank is around 14 gallons, and you're only burning 2 to 5 gallons of fuel per hour. The maximum endurance on this aircraft, you may have about 200 to 300 miles. What I would say about a trike is that you would have no problem seeing outside because you're technically outside. You can see everything from a 180-degree angle. Look to your right, to your left, in front of you, even below you, you're able to see. So we stayed in the air for about 45 minutes to an hour, and on the way down, I wanted to know how this thing lands. Coming down, you see we slow ourselves down, and then once you're on the runway, you start pushing and pushing that nose. Now again, you see the difference. In a standard airplane, typically when you're about to stall the airplane to touch the ground, you're pulling the yoke or the stick towards you. But in a trike, you're pushing the handle away from you to be able to get the nose up and touch down on your back. And so we did, and I can tell you this was an exceptional experience for me. I've heard about these trikes for a while now, and to be able to fly one was pretty dope. Now, who is looking to fly a trike? This is not your typical cross-country aircraft, although you can fly it as one. But this is more of a fun aircraft that you take out during the weekends, go grab a bite, stay in the air for about 2 to 3 hours, feel just about everything as you're flying, and then you come back down. So for the fun and adventurous pilot, this is something you may want to look into. I should mention that the Revo comes with a glass cockpit, or you can get one as an option, and you have the MGL glass panel for this model. The starting price on a Revo is $85,000. Now, depending on the equipment or extra components that you want added to the aircraft, then you may be spending up to $120,000 for a fully loaded trike. And so that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to learn more about the Revo, be sure to check out evolutiontrikes.com. And thank you to Larry and Amy for letting me come out and check out their stuff. They're based in Tampa, Florida. You guys can check the link below if you need to reach out to them. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Mike. If this is your first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button for me, and I will catch you on the next video.